Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Strange Suspicion. I am Strange.
Weird
Here with
Bob.
Weird Bob and EC Juggalo.
Woo, what up, fam?
So it is Tuesday. Usually we go live on Monday. First, let me point out this hat, you guys. Bob got me this hat for the gathering. I think it's pretty cool, right? I don't know if you can see it, EC. It's a bucket hat and it has hot dogs on it.
So I was gonna say it has glizzies on it.
Yeah, it's got a
you
bunch
gotta,
of
you
hot
gotta
dogs
wear,
on it. So if you guys are
you
looking
gotta
for
wear that
me
for sure for the
gathering,
podcast tent for the
right,
free,
look for the
free,
hot
free
dogs.
Fago dogs.
No, I love those Fago dogs. They're so good. I cannot wait to eat a Fago dog. Thank you, Judy. Judy loves my hat. Oh, Akira doesn't have a pen. Yeah, so I don't know. Basically, we have a lot of things that we're gonna talk about today. But for those of you who don't know, we are 7 days away from day 0 at the Gathering of the Juggalo. 7 days away from the
That's old
Gathering of the
school right there.
Juggalos. What's up, Alejandro? Can't wait to see you next week.
Woo.
Yeah, so we're going to the gathering next week, and I took some notes, Bob. I don't know if you have them like near you, but I can just pull them up here if that would help.
Oh, I'll have to go in my email. I thought you had them written down next to you.
Right. Oh, yeah. EC, do you have any shout outs that you wanted to give before we get started?
Shout out to all the fam that pulled up in the chat. I want to shout out my homie Will Gates. He's been doing a lot of touring throughout the United States, hitting a lot of states and doing a lot of little mini jug shows and stuff like that. And from what I understand is he has about 7 or 8 more states to hit up after the gathering. So just be on the lookout. He hasn't really put out a schedule yet, but there's going to be a lot of shows. So hopefully, maybe he might be stopping inside your hometown or anything like that. And if he does, make sure you pull up and show love.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully he does a show around us, like somewhere near Detroit. That would be really cool. Bob actually thinks he knows somebody. He's gonna ask him. Aren't you gonna ask him at the gathering or whatever? If he
Yeah. I think we know a couple people, like, or something. So, because I used to live in Traverse City and shit. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So I know in the future, of course, I got to get with Strange and Bob. Will hit me up, and he wanted us to anytime that we're open to do an interview with him or anything like that. He kind of threw it out there. So of course, maybe we can get that arranged and have Will Gates on here, and he can promote a bunch of this stuff and know more dates and everything like that of shows that are coming up.
Yeah, it sounds great. I would love to have him on the show. I think he's great. We've been watching a lot of Will Gates stuff lately. I forgot what we were just watching yesterday, Bob. Remember you were like, that's how it came up. Bob was talking about somebody he knows in Traverse City, and he swears that the guy looks just like Will Gates, and he said he was related to this guy who raps. And every time Bob sees him now, he's like, I gotta ask him.
Oh, really? That's dope. Could be a small world, You never know.
Yeah, it could be. Bob, do you have any shout outs before we get started?
I'm gonna shout out Dillhole in the chat. Shout out Cyborg Mama. Shout out Neat Man, Don Chaos, Enlightened. Who else? What up? What up? What up?
Alejandro.
Yes. Hello, Judy, Akira, my brother, Killer.
That's right.
What else we got?
Well, I want to give a special shout out to Enlightened, and hopefully we'll be hearing some of his music very soon. Also, I want to give a shout out to Meatman, Cyborg, Judy, Don Chaos, very much ahead of time, but we will also give you a shout out at the podcast event, which we will tell everybody about very soon when we get into the schedule of what we're doing at the gathering. But just really early, I want to be the first person to say happy birthday, Don Chaos, on August 16th. I think I got that right. Happy birthday. So if you guys want to wish him an early happy birthday in the chat, that would be super cool. Don Chaos' birthday.
Happy birthday to the Karma Millionaire. Woo woo.
Okay. Not sure why you did that. I don't know if I was supposed to do a dance or something, but yeah, happy birthday, Don. You're welcome. You're welcome. Dr. Fell is here, so shout out to Dr. Fell as well. So I don't know. So I guess everybody pretty much knows we're going to the gathering. EC, I don't know if did you put a schedule together of what you're going to be doing?
Yeah, I wrote up one real quick.
Where
I
is
mean,
this, sir?
it's
Oh, there
you
it
know,
is.
I was a little behind with time and everything like that, and just not knowing the real outline of how the show was going to go. But of course, there's really not too many things that I do want to see, but there are going to be a lot of areas that you might see me there. And of course, I'm trying to hook up with anything that Strange and Bob are doing. Like saying, I'm just kind of keeping my a lot of the schedule open, mostly, especially in the afternoon times before the main shows start and everything like that. But if we want to get started, I'll start with my day zero. Of course, you could see me, Strange, and Bob, of course, at the JCW at day zero. We'll all be there pulled up and, of course, checking out the wrestling. And just, of course, we're so hyped for that, coming up. So be on the lookout. Day one, there's nothing really that I got planned other than at the Squirrel Keepers camp. Want to say that they're going to be probably in Big Ballers area, and they should have banners, anything like that say Squirrel Keeper Camp. And there's going to be a couple of personal performances, with a lot of homies and stuff like that.
Do you know when
From
that
what I know,
starts
there's going to be 2 days. First one is on Wednesday from 2 to 4, and then the second day will be from on Thursday from 2 to 4. So if you
at?
can
Okay,
kind of
so
catch, because of
beautiful.
course, like saying it will kind of overlap with the podcast on Thursday, but maybe you could check out still a performance or two, maybe once the podcast is over, or even if you kind of said your hellos, anything like that, there might be somebody that's performing that you might have said hello to, that you might met at the beginning of the gathering, or you might just already know them. But it's always dope to just show up and show love, because all these people that are doing it, they're doing it for the love of Juggalos. They're not getting paid. You know what I mean? They're just basically making music for us. For us, by us. And like I said, that'll be my first event. After that, there's not really too much that I really want to see. There's two people on the main stage that I want to see, and they're at 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock Wednesday, which is Lardy B and Onyx.
Okay, what time is that at?
9 o'clock and 10 o'clock.
9
But of course, once the main stage starts, like basically, I will be floating around like all throughout these whole 4 days, 5 days, or whatever. That's all you're going to see me is just kind of floating around like a paper bag in the wind. Of course, like I'm stating certain things that I do want to see, that hopefully I will be there. But of course, other than that, I'm like I said, there's plenty of stuff to do. But like I said, I'll either be at my campsite hydrating, or just walking around and just trying to meet new people, or say what's up to all the homies.
Right, and then at 11 p.m., I don't know if you have this
Yeah.
on your, you got that?
Yeah, at 11 o'clock, I'm going to be at Juggalo. Pretty much, I know maybe 4 homies, I think, that are going to be performing. Of course, number 1 will be Bridget Bites.
Okay.
That's my grandniece. Flash Cat, of course, that's Holland's wife, and Crows Up. Whoop whoop.
Mm-hmm.
Another homie that I know, her name is Geekly Goth. I know she does a lot of Juggalos performances.
Yeah.
Maybe if you could even find her on Instagram. Like I said, her name is Geekly Goth, and she's always showing kind of dances, or she does like trials on certain sodas in the bong. Like, you know what I mean? Like just how the flavors would taste on interacting with different kind of sodas and stuff. So
Oh, okay.
she'll stream that sometimes. And just, certain outfits and things like that. And, of course, all of her outfits are dope. So, go check the homie out. And I think one more performance. I don't really know this person, but I've seen her on X and stuff like that, Twitter. So her name is Wendy Witch, and I believe she'll be performing also. So,
At the
be on the look.
thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So be on the lookout for that. At 12 to 1, I'll be at the C17 party. Just kind of starting off, just checking out the vibes and stuff like that. It's cool hanging out, but there's other things that you can do. You could kind of pop in and out because they're going to be going on for about 4 hours or so. So of course you could check it out for a little bit, go see something, come back, check it out some more. There will always be homies posted up in there at the C17 party, because that after an hour of the C17 party, at 1 o'clock, I'll be checking out Acetone Boogie at the Acetone Freak Off. So everybody make sure y'all pull up for that. And, it's going to be super dope. He'll be passing around buzz balls. You can get some buzz ball shots and anything like that. Of course, everybody's going to be just, yeah, everybody's going to be out there performing. And, not performing, but checking Acetone out. And maybe you might get lucky, any kind of juggalettes that want to get up on stage and, dance or, anything like that. Hopefully that he'll be letting people up there. I plan on jumping up there and shaking my butt.
What are you going to do?
So be on the lookout. Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's sweet.
And then at 3 o'clock that night, or Thursday morning, Wednesday evening, however you want to look at it. So at 3 a.m. to 3 p.m., that's when the 3 a.m. to 2:59 p.m. It will be the Cheese House 11-hour and 59-minute set. At the beginning, it will start off the That Shit Trash, That Shit Fire in real life set. So basically people that performed from the Team MUJ competition of the That Shit Trash, That Shit Fire.
Wait. Because I'm a stoner. Yeah. I started typing what you said, and you were like, did you say Thursday 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. or 3 p.m. to 3 a.m.?
Okay, so it'll be Thursday 3 a.m. in the morning to 3 p.m. Thursday afternoon.
Okay.
So like you could call it Wednesday evening or Thursday super early in the morning, however you kind of want to look at it. That'll be at the Camp Hot Meat campgrounds. Basically, it's a little section. That's where I'll be camped out at. But they will have banners, things like that you can find them. Basically, also, if you're interested or whatever, they're always passing out free meats and stuff like that. They smoke like briskets, things like that, hot dogs, or anything of that nature. And after that they finish cooking, they'll basically be in the walkways that people are passing by, and they'll offer free meat to anybody. So make sure that maybe if you want to find Camp Hot Meat at the beginning of the day, come Wednesday, and then that night you'll know exactly where to pull up at. But of course, if you see any of us, and we'll guide you that way. That way you can check out that performance, because a lot of homies are going to be performing. Cheese House has a lot of sets lined up from maybe I'd say from 2006 or 2008 to now. So you could just imagine how many different sets she'll have. But of course, we'll have to eventually pull off the next day, Thursday. That's when that day will actually begin for the podcast tent from 12 to 3. There'll also be a bunch of homies there under the podcast tent doing the stream, like Team MUJ. Humble will be posted outside doing interviews, saying what's up, and he'll be doing his own little podcast out there. I know a couple of homies, the Juggalo Show, they'll be out there. A couple of the other ones, like I guess I'm trying to think of their names. Deck One Del, All Mall Music, Mankini, of course. And I apologize if I missed out on anybody. I don't have it in my notes. I just put podcast in.
Right.
But I still got to find out from Team MUJ if they're doing the beer share. Usually it's an event that they hold, and it's people bringing all types of beer from maybe anything local from your breweries or from the beer store or anything like that. And they'll get all the coolers together and basically set up, and sometimes they'll have maybe a little performance from a couple of homies or just passing out beer. But I really don't know too much about that. From last that I heard, that they were going to kind of do a little bit of the podcast, then pull off and do the beer share. But once I find out any kind of information, of course, I'll make sure to kind of put it out there in the world. So after the podcast tent at 5:30, the homie Willie Hayes will be performing, and I apologize, I didn't put any of the stages. Like I said, I kind of rushed through the thing, but maybe if you could pull up the schedule. At 5:30, it'll be Willie Hayes, and I know my homie Will Gates will be pulling up to do a song or two with him. So it's up there, wherever Willie Hayes is in the yellow at 5:30.
Yeah, it says detonation stage.
Okay. So detonation stage 5:30. Make sure y'all pull up, show Willie Hayes some love, and then of course, like I said, my grandnephew Will Gates will be performing a couple of songs also.
Hey,
so yeah, go ahead.
I wanted to play a video real quick.
Word. Yeah, hopefully I'm not just.
But I heard that there's Cali Blaze cards too. That might be better.
I don't know. Do not know what is that.
You don't know what Cali Blaze is?
No, sir.
Well, it's a card that you buy if you want to get stuff like acetone, or if you want to put in the jukebox or acetone boogie while you're at the Waffle House.
What, sir? Are you going to get a card? Yes or no?
Yeah, of course I'm going to. How much?
Everybody subscribe to Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil.
That's Dr. Phil.
That was so funny.
Yeah, I usually listen to Acetone Boogie at the Waffle House.
So after Willie Hayes, basically we'll have our main stage, and of course, same thing. I'll be either floating around in the crowd, or I'll be at the hilltop where Team MUJ usually pulls up, and they have a little spot over there, which is usually to the right, all the way to the right of the stage, and they have stairs, and it'll be kind of within sight of the info tent JCW pavilion. And of course, if you see any of us, go ahead and just walk up and say what's up. It's a perfect spot. A bunch of homies, if you don't want to be in the crowd, it's a perfect spot that you could still see all the music and everything like that. And then, like I said, you could just lounge and say what's up to everybody and just chill and have a good time. So the main one that I want to see, I guess it's Thursday night, is ICP. Of course, that's going to be the biggest one for me on Thursday. So after ICP from 12 to 2, I'll be at the JCW event. Of course, trying to show love to the wrestlers. I'm going to make a couple of signs and stuff like that. So that way, yeah. So
That's
of course,
sweet.
like say, try to make some signs and show love, and of course, just check out all the performances from the JCW wrestlers versus GCW, and watch JCW whoop their ass.
Of course.
So after the JCW at 2:00, Darby O'Trill will be performing. So I'll be there with all my homies, everything like that. If you decide to pull up at the Darby show, maybe at the dollar store or Walmart, anything like that, if you could get a little plastic shovel, $1, anything like that, and basically everybody in the crowd is going to try to have a shovel. That way we could show love to Darby the Shovel Man.
Do you have a shovel?
Not yet. I got still some shopping to do.
Right, you got to get your ticket.
Oh yeah, all right.
Don't forget that. You can't sneak in.
Well, whatchamacallit? I've done it a couple of years where I just just get it straight up there, but um, I'm a big procrastinator and stuff like that. But maybe this weekend I'll get it. That way I'll already have it on deck. So that's basically it for my Thursday. And I guess if we want to go to Friday, or do we have any questions, comments?
What were you doing Thursday right now?
Yeah, that was Thursday.
Well, we have like some of our stuff is different than your stuff, so I thought I would just let you go through yours.
Yeah,
first.
that's what I figured.
Yeah.
Because I knew mine would be different. Because like I said, I do a lot of
pretty
hydrating
similar.
there at the camp. I do a lot of hydrating there at the camp. So there's a lot of stuff that I was like, well, I'm just prepping myself for the nighttime. Because like I said, yeah, there's events going on during the day, but the nighttime, once the sun goes down, that's when it's really time to party. So if we want to go to on to Friday,
Did you guys know today is Fago Day?
yeah,
I did not. Well, you told me, but I didn't know that.
I seen it on Twitter. A homie of mine posted it, but since there's no Fago around here and stuff like that, it's hard to find. Uh, I wanted to pull one up and celebrate, but there's none around.
I'm drinking something from Subway, which is obviously not Fago.
It's Fago.
It's Faco, yeah. I'm drinking some Faco.
So Friday at the beginning of the morning or midday, I plan on trying to do the zip line. Hopefully, I could
day?
try to get in Friday. That'll be
Friday?
the first. Yeah, that'll be the first day that it's actually operating.
Do you know what time it starts to be operating at? Do you have that
12.
scheduled on? 12? Okay.
12. Yeah, should be from like 12 to 6, I think, or
What is
12
it?
to 5 maybe.
I want to do it too.
The zip line, 12 to 5 or 12 to 6. I can't read it. It's too small.
Yeah,
It's main stage. You got to find main
zip lines
stage.
from noon to 6. Yeah, noon to 6.
Yeah.
On the legendary.
So that's basically what I'll be planning on trying to do Friday afternoon. And after that, of course, same thing. I'll be out in the crowd or either at the hilltop. And person that I want to see on the main lineup is Ouija Mac that night. Because of course, it's Ouija Mac. He puts on a hell of a performance, and I'm so hyped to see him. Also, I totally forgot. Friday at 5, I have VIP to meet Ouija. So that's pretty dope. So
At what time?
I'll be out there 5 o'clock on Friday. I'll have the VIP for Ouija.
That's awesome.
So let's see. So after Ouija, it's pretty open, and I think it's 12 o'clock. Shaggy the Airhead. I'll be pulling up there. He puts on dope performances. Of course, he does a lot of beats and everything for Ouija, ICP, and he does his own style of raps. And of course, his clothing line's dope. I try to support that a lot. You'll see a bunch of Lazy and Crazy out there at the gathering. So make sure that you pull up and show love. Even if you have a Lazy and Crazy shirt, make sure that you're sporting it. And he will be trying to. I think what I heard is he'll be throwing out merch out into the crowd. So maybe you might get lucky and get a shirt or a bucket hat or anything like that. And then from 1 to 3, it'll be the JCW Bloody Mania, right?
Yes. 1 to 3
Okay.
a.m.
Yeah, so I'll be there hanging out, checking out the JCW Bloody Mania and stuff like that. Of course, same thing. I'm hyped for the 2-day event, and like I said, just I'm ready to see some live action wrestling up close because I've never gotten to see it.
Oh my God!
Like I said, there's always a tall guy in front of me like this. I gotta look through it. I gotta look through his arm or something like that, wherever I can peek through his legs, just kind of. So let's see, and I think that's it for that night. I mean, although that my nights, tend to stop early or anything like that, it's always just up in the air, just, trying to see what anybody's doing. Just, if they're at one of the tent parties, or if anybody's doing like a personal camp set or anything like that. Of course, you just try to keep your air out, or just, talk to the homies. Hey, you're performing anywhere else tonight or anything like that. Because I did see Humble. He's performing at Camp Diamond. I don't know who's at Camp Diamond or any kind of flyer or anything like that. So just kind of be on the lookout, or even if you see Humble, give him a shout, and he'll let you know, any dates that he's performing, times, and maybe hopefully locations of actual camps, like I said, Camp Diamond.
Word.
Okay,
Word.
so that is.
Word.
So that was Friday. And so Saturday at noon should be at the main tent, where they'll have the Hella Pop-In Circus Sideshow. And that's usually where they'll have like an event or anything like that before ICP's seminar. So that's where I'll be. I'll try to be out there kind of early. It's smart to try to get out there early, because you could get a good spot, because it does tend to get crowded in that tent, because everybody's waiting to see ICP for their seminar. And you will be there for a little bit. I'd say about 2 to 3 hours in that area. Yeah. So just make sure that you bring something to drink and stuff like that. And also just be cautious, because that's where they have the trash war. And if you're not into the trash and stuff like that, and you don't want to be involved, but you have a chair, maybe just cover it up with a trash bag and step away, get out of the tent and stuff, because like Strange said, it does tend to get smelly. It will get messy. If you don't have an umbrella, poncho, the trash bag, anything like that, you are going to get dirty. And just try to make sure not to wear none of your nice stuff, because it will get ruined. Because I've had a couple of shirts and stuff like that from the past couple of trash wars, where they were throwing the squids, and I don't know if it had some kind of chemicals on it or anything like that, but it stained my clothes, where to this day I can't get them out. Yeah, pretty sad. But
it's pretty nasty.
Live and learn.
Stinky.
Live and learn. I mean, it's fun. It all depends. You know what I mean? If you're kind of like the kid at heart, and you like, just kind of being silly, like a food fight, anything like that, you're going to be in it. But if you're kind of like just, get off my lawn type thing, you might not want to be involved in it, because like I said, it's messy, it's smelly, and you just have to be cautious also of what they're throwing, because there are some knuckleheads that tend to throw things that they shouldn't be throwing.
Yeah. Unbelievable things, whatever you can imagine.
But I don't know what's involved with that circuit sideshow. I don't know if it'll be like kind of like a freak show type thing, where they do kind of like the crazy stunts, like a jackass style or anything like that. I just read it off the schedule real quick. But after the circus sideshow from 2 to 3, it'll be the ICP seminar, and of course it's always dope to pull up to that, because ICP is there talking to all the juggalos and just letting everybody know how the year went, what's to come, any kind of projects that they're thinking about doing or already in the works. And it's just good to know what's coming up. That way, you can be more prepared. And so that's where I'll be from 2 to 3. And after that, it'll basically be the main stage, and I'll be out there. But the main performers that I want to see are Bone, 3-6, and ICP.
Good choices.
And after that, it's basically just, just party it up one more time with all the family, try to have as much fun as you can, because it'll be the last night. And, like I said, it'll be our last hoorah. But yeah, that's my schedule. That's my lineup. And that's basically where I'll be. But like I said, although that I said all the events that I'll be at, I'm pretty sure you'll see me just floating around.
Word.
So Right. So, okay. So we kind of have a different schedule, but Bob, would you mind, before we go through where Bob and I will be, which is very similar to EC, but we just want to make sure in case he might have missed something, because I think he missed two things that he didn't mean to miss, but I'll cover them in a second. Bob, could you play, please, that song that my brother Swift wrote
Yes.
at the gathering? So you guys, this is Swift, otherwise known as Killer Collections on YouTube, my brother. Please subscribe to his channel and please enjoy this song, and we'll be right back.
Yo, 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 my brother and sister, what up? It's Swift, just calling y'all back. Yo, mom says she needs some more of those Cali Blaze pre-rolls. Gotta send some up her way. Anyway, hey, just getting back at you. Said you need some little clip about what I'm looking forward to for GOTJ and shit. You know, I guess I'll just keep it kind of simple. It's like,
I'm excited for the fam. All that hugging and loving, can't wait to be jugging it up with the bram. Bo knowing and nobody hating and know I can't wait for the vibe in the air. Partying hardy and hardly an argument, I'm fucking raging, I swear. Hucking the water balloon or two at your homie and you riding the zip line. Heading straight up to the booth to cop me some loot, you know I'ma get mine. Staying all night with the crows, 11:59, 'cause fuck 12 if you know, you know. We on the shit that most families wishing existed, but they'll never know, for sure. Grabbing the finger dog, maybe some pickle and pizza, one for the YOLO. Fill a balloon or two, maybe a twist and a hiss of that tank for the slow-mo. Puffing all day with my amazing blazing bro, EC equals MCL. We burning in chief and you'll learn where to be if you're yearning and follow the smell. My sister and brother in real life, no weather like Strange and Bobby are the freshest. And out of the greatness, gracing the stages and rage with the clowns that have blessed us. The Shangri-La second to be fucking magic, that was my very first tour. And now my first GOTJ, how could this not be magic? This shit is so pure. I'm sure I'll be trying to hold back the crying every single hug that I give. So whoop 2 times, dark carnival rise, this Juggalo love is a gift, whooping.
man, you know I love y'all. I'd do anything for this family, so y'all need anything, get at me. We about to gather our fucking heads off. Much clown love forever. Whoop whoop.
Sorry, your message could not be recorded. Fuck you.
I keep forgetting the chat is like 15 seconds behind what we're doing. I'm like, nobody's doing anything, you guys. So please subscribe to Killer Collections. And please, if you see him, if you haven't seen our Juggalo of the Week series, we will be getting back to that after the gathering. But if you have not seen it, we do have a playlist called Juggalo of the Week or Jug of the Week. And Killer Collections, my brother is on there. If you see him at the gathering, it is his first gathering. Please give him a hug and welcome him home and help him embrace what the beauty of the gathering is. Just wanted to say that real quick. So we do have a schedule that is a little bit different than EC. I'm going to share my screen. Hopefully this will work. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm not worried about that. So I'm going to present share screen. I'm not good at this. Make it big or something big. I don't really care. So okay. Can you see that?
Not really.
I can't.
Oh,
But that's
man.
because I'm on my phone, so you already know. You already know why I can't.
I can see it.
Yeah.
I just want it big. I'm not gonna look through
Do you want me to
my
make it bigger?
No, it's all good.
Okay, maybe this is a little better.
My phone too, so
Okay, so maybe you guys can see it. Maybe you can't see it. I will get to that, Alejandro. I see what you're saying in chat. I have a few notes about Alejandro that I made while EC was talking. So okay. Day 0, Bob and I plan to arrive about 4:20 p.m. Not sure what time EC was going to be there. But we were going to check out an area, set up our canopy tent. We are staying in an Airbnb. But we will be at the gathering grounds quite a lot of the time, just to sleep and have some breakfast in the morning is pretty much when we're going to be at the Airbnb. But from 9 to midnight, we will be at the JCW Pavilion. But if there is a Team MUJ thing at the top of the hill, we're going to absolutely be at that. But for day 0, that's all we have is arriving and the JCW Pavilion, which Alejandro is right by. Alejandro was asking in chat where the JCW Pavilion is. Do you have a map, Bob?
shit. No. I don't.
Okay.
Right.
It's right there where the info tent, right next, either right next to it or
it's next to the
right
legendary
beside it.
stage.
Like that, like where first aid
Yeah.
is and where the info tent was. Like
Yeah,
where
to
you
the
go
right.
back, it's the little pond with the guitar shaped. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't.
I think it is.
Yeah, but that's where it is. Yeah, down next to the main stage. Yeah. Okay, so all right, so that's it for day 0. That's all I got for our day 0. But on Wednesday, I wrote down the Scroll Keepers Camp from 2 to 4 because EC mentioned that. But at 2 p.m., we had down Mr. Juggalo contest. And then at 3:30 to 4:30 at the JCW Pavilion, let me add this right here. So at the JCW Pavilion, they're doing the Madman Pondo JCW tryouts. And this is going to be fucking crazy. So we have to, Bob and I have to be there. We will be filming there. We'll be doing a lot of filming at a lot of the JCW stuff. So I just want to give a shout out to some people that we know who are trying out. Kismet, who was also a Jug of the Week. Jason Wagner, who is in our very recent video, hyping up the gathering. Insane Joe Payne, who is also a Jug of the Week. And I just found out that Alejandro is also trying out for JCW, which is fucking
right.
killer.
That's awesome.
So Alejandro, Kismet, Jason Wagner, and Insane Joe Payne, we will be there and we will be cheering you on. Absolutely. And at 6 o'clock, I have down the main stage at the legendary stage for TR Diaz at 6 o'clock. And then I see that EC was mentioning about 9 o'clock at the legendary stage is Lardy, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Onyx is at 9:30, and I know that's like one of the biggest things that that's one of the that's what you want to see, right, Bob? You want to see Onyx.
Yeah, yeah, it's yeah, yeah. No, I'm psyched. I used to fuck with Onyx when I was younger, man, like 93, 2, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man. I really liked them, and like 96, I think they had like another album that was pretty good. Like, and then I just like never, I never came up, like kept up with them. And oh shit, what was that? What was it? What was that?
Wait. Shout out to TR Diaz in the chat. Shout out to TR Diaz.
Hey,
everybody,
Whoa.
please go check him out at the legendary stage. You will not be disappointed. 6 o'clock on Wednesday night. The legendary stage. Just wanted to say that one more time. Sorry.
No, it's all good. I think Onyx did like a song with like Biohazard on fucking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What the hell was in that soundtrack?
It's called Judgment Night.
Judgment Night. Yep, Judgment Night. Thank you. Yeah.
That's like one of my favorite ones because it has two, like when I was real big into Cypress Hill, they had 2 Cypress Hill songs, one with Sonic Youth and one with Pearl Jam.
Tell me about it. Preach, homie. Oh yeah, I love
some respect on his name.
Should have come back and get
that's
me.
her mix. That's her mix. I like that Sir Mix-a-Lot mix on there too. That one goes hard. Freak Mama.
Shit.
Yeah, Dill's putting TR Diaz's channel in the chat. You can go ahead and go sub up to that.
Please. Shout out Dill Hole.
Yeah, shout out Dill Hole for posting that. So where were we at? Where were we at on here? Onyx. So then 11 to midnight is the Juggalesque to see Flashcat, Bridget Bites, and Geekly Goth. Did I get all of them or did I miss somebody?
I mean, there's gonna be more, but like I said,
Those are the ones you shouted out, right?
Wendy Witch.
Wendy what?
Witch.
Witch?
Like yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that name yet.
Like I said, I've never met her before. I just seen her in the Twitter scrolling through, but I think I did see her. I think I did see her that she's gonna perform.
That's cool.
So I was just shouting her out. And then of course shout out to all the other Juggalesque performers. I apologize that I don't have a list of names or whatever. But
right, I'm sure all very talented, right?
But we will be Yeah, we will be pulling up and showing y'all love for sure.
I'll be filming. I got a
And then
bunch of
from
new,
12 to 1. I'm sorry, Bob. Go ahead.
I got a bunch of new filming shit, so gear and shit. So I'll be using all my shit. Hopefully, I'll probably be having battery problems. That'll be my issue.
Right. I just want to say if anybody's performing and they wanted us to record anything they're doing, just reach out to us and we'll let you know. Or if you see that we're somewhere near where you're going to be, let us know. We'll be happy to.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
As long as it doesn't interfere with some things that we're doing. But so 12 to 1 is the C-17 party. And then at 1 a.m., Acetone Boogie is at the detonation stage. So we will be at that. Thursday, 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. is Camp Hot Meat. We will be there for some part of that because I see that. Thank you for letting me know this, Swift. From 9 to 11 a.m., Too Tough Tony has his fishing competition.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to go check that out because he's our homie, right?
Yep.
But I also see that Thursday, and if you have this schedule handy, Bob, Alejandro also put in the chat that he will be in the arm wrestling competition as well.
And that's on Thursday.
It's on Thursday. I think that's what he said.
Okay.
Are you still in here, Alejandro?
It's at 4:30 to 5:30.
4:30 to 5:30
at the JCW Pavilion
on Thursday.
Yep.
Because okay.
That's what I see.
Because I have noon to 3. Well, from noon to 3, we will be at the podcast event. And I will just give you guys this disclaimer, okay? I was deployed in Africa, so I know what it's like to be around hot weather. EC knows what it's like to be around hot weather, and Bob's pretty tough. But if you were there last year for the podcast event, Humble can attest to it, and Team MUJ can, that it is roasting hot under that tent. So for those of you not going to the gathering, please join us for this podcast because a lot of the people who usually watch us will be at the gathering and the signal there sucks. So if you are home, when is this again? Thursday? From noon to
3.
So we will for sure be starting at noon. That's all I can say because if I can't take it, it's real hot under there, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember that last?
Very. So I might have to do some mobile streaming.
Right, and the other thing is that it ends at 3, and at 3:30 to 4:30 is the Juggalo Cipher. Then 5 to 6.
Is it in the same tent?
Is it? Is it, Bob?
Let me see.
Juggalo Cipher.
I'm gonna put my eyes on
It's
it.
3:30 to 4:30 on Thursday.
Okay. I don't see it.
Insane Joe Payne, shout out to you. We just mentioned that we'll be cheering you on at your JCW tryout. You, Kismet, Jason Wagner, and Alejandro are all trying out. And best of luck to you guys. Seriously. It's not easy to get into JCW, but we believe in all of you, and we'll be cheering very, very loudly for every one of you, even for the ones we don't even know. Oh, okay. So Swift is auditioning for the Cypher. So we definitely will be at the Cypher, which is 3:30 to 4:30 on Thursday. And I believe it's in the Epic tent, but you can check, Bob.
Yeah, you're correct.
Am I correct?
Yes, 100. It's like, yeah, it's basically a half hour after the podcast at the same tent.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'll just manifest a positive outcome, and Swift will get chosen in his audition. So everybody can go cheer him on at the Juggalo Cypher after he gets accepted into that.
Woo.
Represent for the Amazing Blazing Bros, homie. Woo woo.
That's right. Then from 5 to 6, we were going to check out the wet t-shirt contest, right?
Oh.
Ooh. And then we have from 6 to 8:30, like wandering around. So if you guys are looking for us when we're not like paying attention to music. That's one of the good times right there. Thursday from 6 to 8:30. Then from 9 to 11 is Waka Flocka and ICP. 12 to 2 is day one JCW, GCW. And like EC said, if you guys want to make a sign for that, that's really, I think that's super dope that you're doing that, EC. I really do. Do you want to tell us what your signs are going to say, or is it a surprise?
Well, I mean, I know for sure I'll bring in signs. I know one will probably say, you know, like JCW. Another one will be Hatchet Man. Maybe an EC equals MCL. I know for sure I want to have one I want to have a sign at the podcast tent that have a EC hug booth, that anybody's pulling up to come see us or whatever, make sure that they stop by the little hug booth to get a hug.
Right? There's free hugs in there. They're good. They're EC hugs. Bob's going to get one, right, Bob?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah. I better.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. So that was, where did I leave off on the JCW thing on Thursday? Then after that, we got 2:30 Derby, right?
Yeah.
Right, Bob? You're not
Yeah.
talking. Okay, so then Friday at noon, EC says the zip line. So if EC's going to go check it out, I'm going to go check it out. I didn't just say that in the video. I actually said to Bob that I really, really do want to go on that zip line. So maybe you'll see your girl Strange up on that zip line. That's facts. Just so you know.
Yeah, I'm just hoping it's not super hot, because, like I said, I'm gonna put on my Spider-Man suit.
Oh,
Get the fuck out of here.
Filming that, man. That's good content. Then at 1 p.m., Bob wanted to see Squid Pisser. Right, Bob?
Yeah. Yeah, that should be fun. They're pretty fucking hard. Pretty hard.
Are they?
Yeah. They're like kind of like a mix between like grindcore and like, I don't know, I guess erratic. I don't know. They're pretty cool.
I think Humble said he wanted to check them out too.
Yeah. I think like I may or may not know. I'm not sure. Because they are from Ohio, and your boy was in a grind. Yeah, your boy was in a grindcore band back in the day, and some people in that scene know who I am, and some people don't. But we'll see. Who knows? I've had wilder shit happen to me, right?
Right. So that is Squid Pisser, right? Then
Yes.
from 3:30 to 4:30, Bob doesn't really care about this, but I do want to watch it. The Juggalo Fear Factor. Juggalo Fear Factor. You were like, I don't really care if we watch that or not, because you're like, maybe I want to chill. Maybe you just want
Fear
to chill
Factor?
and smoke. Yeah, there's a
Is that what you
Juggalo
said?
Fear Factor.
Oh, I didn't know that. I knew there was like the Deal or No Deal, but I didn't know there
Isn't that
was
sick, Fear Factor, Bob? Look for me.
Yeah, there's a Fear Factor. There's a yeah, that's on Friday, correct? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a Juggalo
Right.
Fear Factor.
Juggalo Fear Factor is from 3:30 to 4:30.
And there's also a Squid Games, but that's Saturday.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They're offering a bunch of prizes for that one, and there's only one winner.
And then the Deal or No Deal was on Thursday, at 5.
And they are giving out cash prizes for that one, actual cash.
Yeah, there's so many contests this year.
Yeah, like the art contest, costume, you know, of course, like you said, Mr. Juggalo, Miss Juggalette, all the other ones.
I think it's really cool that Two Tough Tony's doing the fishing competition. I think that's super cool.
I know, I'm psyched about that. I think, I hope fucking Waka Flocka Flames in it.
Yeah, everybody's wondering about that.
That'd be
But
dope.
it is on the same day that he's pulling up to perform. So who knows?
Oh, it's true.
Yeah, it's super early in the morning though, isn't it? It's like 9 o'clock in the morning or some shit.
It's on. No, it's on. That's on Thursday.
Okay.
The Two Tough Tony thing is Thursday,
It
9 to
wasn't-
11
Oh,
a.m.
Yeah, it's at
also
9.
on the
That's what I
yeah,
said.
also on
Yeah.
the Cheese House 11-hour and 59-minute set, there will be a pancake party early in the morning
Oh shit.
for breakfast. Say about 7 or 8 or so. That'd probably be in between like Cheese House pulling off and letting somebody else perform, and maybe she'll eat or take a break. And everybody, yeah, pull up. If y'all want to bring any kind of pancake mix, syrup, sausage, bacon, anything like that y'all want to kind of throw in, and hook up all the homies and stuff. That way, while we're all out there hanging out, chilling and stuff like that, and then of course we're all going to get hungry later on, and there's going to be people grilling up. I wouldn't be surprised if Batman would be out there doing Fago dogs also, or anything like that. Don't hold me to that one, but like I said, I wouldn't be surprised.
Shout out to Batman. Those delicious Fago dogs
We need to do some.
that everybody's gonna eat.
We need to do some Fago sausage links or some shit.
Maybe.
Could be done.
Yeah, and I think he's also doing the Fago vegan dogs.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Dang.
So be on the lookout for that.
So then after the Fear Factory, Bob and I have from 6:30 to midnight on Friday. From 6:30 to midnight. Actually, from 6:30 until 3 a.m. on Friday. You can find us by the main stage and by the JCW Pavilion, because we will be catching, I'm scared to say it, Wacko the Kid, Ill Bill, Guar, Tech 9, and Ouija Mac. And then at midnight, we'll be catching the world's most dangerous stunt show, which is at the JCW Pavilion. And I believe that Tarzan will be in that. Tarzan Duran from JCW. I believe you said that, right? Of JCW and of other wrestling as well. I don't know the other ones, though, that he's in.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Right. And then that is right before 1 to 3 a.m. Bloody Mania Day 2 at the JCW Pavilion, which is the 2-day war, actually Day 2, right?
Yeah. Yeah, craziness. Yes. I don't know what I can say and can't say about that. I guess I'm just gonna be silent.
There's so much to say about it, though.
I'll just say this.
Yeah. Can you see that, EC, at all? Do that again, Bob.
Yeah.
Chat, who is that picture of right there?
And where
Let's see
am
what
I?
the chat says.
Where am I when I took this picture? Bonus points.
What? What did you say?
Where am I sitting? Where am I sitting when I took this picture? Bonus
You just told everybody it was you.
It's clearly me.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't
It's
think
Bob.
it's that clearly you, but
Yeah.
when was that?
When was that? That was about 5 years ago or something like that.
That was a long time ago.
It was when like they had a fucking Instagram had a face paint thing or something.
That's hilarious.
Like a filter.
Correct, Apollon.
What'd you say?
I said correct.
He said the bathroom. Okay, we start Saturday. Let me do Saturday quick. Let me do Saturday.
Go for it.
So on Saturday from 11:30 to noon, there's a double wedding, apparently. And I forgot where that's at. We do have it on our schedule. We would like to go see that.
I don't know what day it is. I wanted to check this out too.
What is it?
I want to walk through there at least
Oh,
once.
shit. That's probably...
That's what I wanted to say too.
Thursday.
Our schedule is like going to be totally open. We're going to be kind of just, we're probably going to be walking.
Yeah, this is just tentative, but I just thought if people wanted to meet us and, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
then they could kind of just be like,
these
oh,
are
I know they're going to go catch this set, so we'll go look over there.
Yeah, true.
Because we will be doing a lot of JCW, recording of JCW content, and we're not trying to ignore anybody while we're doing that, but if you are going to check out JCW, we'll definitely see you and hang out during JCW, but we will be recording. So
And
I just didn't want anybody to feel ignored.
yes, we might. Oh, we probably shouldn't talk about that because we don't know yet.
No.
I don't want to jinx.
No. Get
the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. So did I finish or no?
No.
No. And then from 1 to 2, the garbage fight, which I will be wearing a garbage bag and locking garbage because I will bring for Enlightened, for JD Slim, for other people who cannot, Christine, people who I know who cannot attend the gathering. We'll try to get you some part of the seminar. I don't like to tell you that we're going to give you a big chunk of the seminar because that's kind of something you should be there to experience and not something for people to post around, I don't think. But we will definitely get some content at the ICP seminar from 2 to 3. And then from 5 to 6 is Miss Juggalette, which I believe is probably is it in the Epic tent?
Oh, shit. You could call me out. What day is it?
It's on Saturday, and it's from 5 to 6.
Okay. That day also, the main stage hosts are Big J Okerson and...
Oh, when is that?
That's Saturday.
Saturday. Let me write it on here.
It says main stage hosts, Big J Okerson.
Oh, no. I was trying to figure out if anybody knows in the chat when Big J Okerson is performing. That is like, you guys, you don't understand. Like, that is, I have to go see Big J Okerson.
It's on a Friday, right there in the blue. I think it's after the, maybe 12 o'clock. After the main stage.
It's
right above it's right above that purple there.
It's right before, it's right before JCW, basically.
It's right before JCW he's performing?
I think so.
It's like one of them, it says a comedy hour or something like that, but I've seen it. It said Big J Okerson. I think it's the same as when Shaggy the Airhead's performing. Maybe it's on Thursday.
Wow.
It's in a little small and blue. But
he's like one of my very favorite comedians.
Yeah, it's after the main stage is over with.
Because last year he was like, what time was that at last year, Bob? It was like 2 in the morning, and it was in the Slaughterhouse tent, which was way back by the Ship of Fools.
Yeah, I don't know if it was that late. I can't really remember, but you should look at that.
So cool. We were so close. It was hilarious.
You should look at the thing from last year sitting over on the table that I found, remember?
In the dining area?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Sure.
Yeah, I found last year's program today or the other day.
Like the
last year's. Muted.
I have it. I'm looking through it. Like super like this picture, Darby. Oh, this is pretty cool. I can't believe it. Like Bob found it on the table after like a year. It was like still on the table under a bunch of stuff. So he was on. Let's see the Omen stage, the Ship of Fools, wrestling comedians. Okay, Big J Okerson last year was in the Slaughterhouse tent at midnight. Right?
Yeah.
So I would think that he's performing late at night or no?
Yeah, it's about the same time on this that I think I see. I don't know. I can't see. It's so fucking small and I can't make it any bigger.
Yeah, like I said, it's real small, and it's in blue, but I don't know if it's like the dark blue or the baby blue or.
Wait, Dill, wait. You guys, shout out to Dill. He said he has to go. Right now. Shout out to Dill. Thank you so much for sending what you did to us. We appreciate it.
Appreciate you, Dill.
I'm gonna chomp some chips if you can talk for a second.
Get the fuck out of here.
What do you want me to talk about?
Some shit.
All I know
That
is
was-
like I'm gonna be
Yeah,
checking
man.
out some other shit. I want to see Ill Bill definitely. Friday. There's like so much shit that like I want to see that I'm probably just gonna be walking through and catching like one thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Well, I know. I also want to say I want to see Cheese House. I want to see Will Gates. I want to
Oh,
see
yeah,
Apollon. I want to see Swift. I want to see Humble. I want to see Kosuke. I want to see all kinds of people rap this year.
Yeah, and all of them, every single one that you mentioned, they'll all be performing that night.
That's so dope. I can't wait to see that. That's at the Hot Meat, Camp Hot Meat.
Yeah, Camp Hot Meat. Like I said, it's the Trash Fire and Unhappy will be there. Pollen, like you said, Killer Collections will be there. Cheese House, Will Gates. Let's see who else.
Everybody.
Everybody, yeah. The Crows. Woo woo. Crows up.
How many days are left?
7.
I'll be leaving in 6.
Hell yeah. Yeah, every day I'm getting more excited. Like, and remembering.
I'm panicking. I'm panicking. It was like, oh man, I'm not even ready. It's like I said, I still gotta do some shopping and start packing and stuff like that. So I'm a big procrastinator and get my ticket like Stream said.
I was gonna say, shout out to Humble Among. We were watching your one of your was it last year or the year before we were watching?
The gathering video, like prep video.
No, it was like he was talking to Nick Bazaar, and Nick Bazaar was saying that you like.
Oh, the homies uncut. Basically his gathering documentary.
Yeah, he made it like really apparent that you like you have everything. Like you have everything anybody would need at the gathering, and that you're more than willing to like take the shirt off your back and help anybody out who needs help at the gathering. He gave you flowers, like a lot of flowers in that video. He gave you so many flowers that would fill up your whole clown car. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I didn't know he had did that. The only part that I found out about was, of course, my interview, but I didn't know Nick had an interview with Humble, and then when Humble put out that documentary, and I'm sitting there watching it, and then Nick starts to shout me out and just saying all these awesome things about me and stuff, and I was like, man, I had literally just teared up. It's like, man, I love Nick so much, and I miss him so much, and that's one person I can't wait to hug.
Sorry, I was on mute. Yeah, there's gonna be I think there's so many people that like Meatman was just saying right there, migration has happened already. Juggalo is showing up. That's crazy.
Right
Yeah.
now? Damn.
Like 7 days early.
Well, I mean,
I think
we heard that before.
I think one of our homies had posted that he was already up there yesterday.
Shit,
So,
man.
and that's the guy that basically runs Camp Hot Meat. So I think he tries to get up there to get that perfect spot. Because, like I said, it's not only that it's camping and stuff. They have the actual performances there and everything. So he tries to get a good spot where they'll have room for people to perform. Pretty sure if Juggalo didn't get their own stage, that they would have performed there at Camp Hot Meat also.
Cool.
But shout out to Juggalo. That's awesome that they got their flowers, and they got to get their own stage and everything like that, because I know they've been asking.
Yeah, they deserve it. That is really hard to do. They like all have the choreography to think about. You know what I mean? It's not.
Yeah,
it's not as
like I said,
easy as it might seem. It's like a very, very like I don't know how to describe it. It's just I think it's mesmerizing because I don't usually like I don't usually like watch girls dance. Do you know what I mean? I like usually don't watch things like that, but I think that's like a very interesting. What do you call that? Not juggalesque, but I mean like regular
The
touring.
actual
What do you call that?
burlesque.
Yeah.
Burlesque.
Burlesque. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I worked at a haunted house, they had like this burlesque area, and it was super interesting. Like I really liked watching it. So I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm gonna try it. Bridget Bites, Flash Cat, Geekly Goth, Terror Witch.
Wendy
get it?
Witch. Wendy Witch.
Dang it! Dang it! So close.
when you meet her, then you'll remember the name.
Yeah, I would have known it if they just announced it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, they said witch. I know that one.
They had a video on Instagram, but I don't know if they actually had their names, but it was almost like a pretty cool. They kind of like had their regular face, and then they'd switch to like their paint and everything, or like their outfits, and it was like a swift like kind of like what they do on TikTok. You know what I mean? They show their regular face, and then they kind of nod their heads or whatever, and then they'll appear and paint. But each one of the performers did that, so it was pretty dope. So maybe you might find it on Instagram, Juggalo, or Bridget Bites or anything like that.
I thought I thought Apollon just said he edited it for them.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Did you see that, Bob, that he did? That's weird looking. Ooh. What if I just show my hot dog hat? Would you guys know that was me?
No.
So you guys, if you're at the gathering and you see this weird hat right here, that means that's Weird Bob's girlfriend. It's me, strange.
So then,
if it says EC Juggalo, right?
Yeah, I gotta go get one made this weekend. So.
I don't think you'll be sporting any wigs, right? It's like super hot out.
I might take one or two, but yeah, it's gonna be pretty hot. And then by the time the performances start, I really don't want to be wearing a wig because, like you said, it'll start getting too warm, and I really don't want to pass out. But I'll try to tough it out maybe for the spring. I'll find a light wig.
Yeah, Bob, did you get to look at those today? We got it in the mail. We ordered a lot of things for the gathering, and among them were like this what do you call that? It's a cooling,
like a neckband
hoodie or something like that, and you like put it. Describe it.
It's a hood. It's like a cooling.
Oh, okay.
You like wet it and do.
Yeah, I got a cooling towel. Those are pretty good, but I just don't like using them too much because I don't want to have that like mildew smell. You know what I mean? Like when stuff is wet, and then it gets dry, and you don't want to be the smelly kid in the crowd.
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be rainy one of the days, but I don't know. That's probably going to change.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Well, it's going to change. It'll be.
Nobody did it. I know.
No, I thought.
I know. Maybe Acetone and Frankie might play rain dance while they're performing, but hopefully it isn't an actual rain dance.
Shit. So we pretty much finished all our days, right? Is that what we did?
Yeah, but I was talking about the stuff that we got for the gathering. I was trying to talk about that.
Oh, the monopole? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, we got a monopole. We got a gimbal. We got
all
kinds of stuff.
Some other stuff. I got some some old people couch to lay on when I'm tired.
Oh, it's so cool. Tell them about your couch. It's cool.
It's one of the, have you seen those things where you go like
Chilbo?
I'll make myself big so you can see what I'm doing. You grab it and you open it and like put air in it. You know what I'm talking about? No?
You put it up in the air and you should get a video of one, Bob.
It's like I guess so. Hang on, man. Man, what the fuck?
It's called a chobo, and you like hold it up like kind of like a kite. You would hold up a kite like that.
Right.
You like
Holes.
Yeah, you like fill it with air, and Bob and I both sat on it, and it's like literally like a couch. It's like a lean back gangsta couch, but it's like a couch. Or one person could lay in it, which is good because if Bob's little tootsies get sore, or my little tootsies get sore, or my brother Swift's got some sore knees, one of us can lay down in that for a while.
Yeah, don't veer off from that couch too far because they'll burn it. I remember one year they burned a couch out there in the crowd. They're like, "Fuck your couch."
It's more like more like tent material.
That's
Bob,
it'll still burn. They'll still burn.
Why are you putting that negative shit out? Get the hell out.
Well, no, I said be careful. Do not stray too far from it.
No,
I was giving you a warning. I'm not saying, "Hey, Juggalos, let's burn Bob's couch." I never said that.
Buddy,
I'm just over here eating chips, guys.
I'll be laying on it all the time. Anybody touch me.
The spread eagle.
I'm putting tires on shit as soon as I get inside.
Are you gonna wear you gonna have your Bob loincloth?
No, I don't need
spread eagle. Just
I got a new piercing that I'm gonna show everybody.
Nice.
0 gauge.
What did you say, Bob? What did you just say?
Get the fuck out of here.
Shove your new piercing?
Remember that dude walking around with the big old dick piercing, Prince Albert?
Yeah.
Kidding. Joking, obviously. No one gets
me.
jokes.
One up them. You got 2?
Yeah.
Upon
he only got one. I got
flies around Bob's couch.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely not bringing it now, so I got some fun.
You are too bringing that. I'm chilling in that. If it's right under the canopy, if it's under the canopy, nobody will even see it because, well, now I'm talking about it. But the other thing, Bob, that I was trying to point out to everybody was we have a raccoon flag, right?
Yep.
I'm trying to say how people can find us. So
looks like that.
I don't want to like dox EC what area he's in, but I'm sure he's easy to find.
Yeah.
No, I told y'all that I was gonna be at Camp Hot Meat. That's who I'm trying to camp out with. And I'll have hopefully I'll have this. Well, we don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
I'll have this banner up hopefully, and then I'll have my other banner that has a bunch of pictures of me. It'll say EC Juggalo. Might have I'm kind of eerie about taking my other ones. Like I have a big C17 one and a big Daishin, but those are kind of white, so don't want them getting dirty and stuff. Like these already been through the rain, so I don't mind.
Right on.
But yeah, be on the lookout for the banners. That way y'all can say what's up to us.
Right, so that's all I know, Bob.
Me too. That's all I know.
Is it?
I know.
Sorry, I have no idea why I said that.
No.
Every time I call my mom, she says that.
That's
she
all
goes,
I know.
Well, that's all I know.
Oh,
and I'm like, okay. He's like, all right then. I'm like, okay, bye-bye.
I know it's gonna be fun. I'm ready to get there. I'm ready to be off the internet. People want to approach me and talk to me. I talk a lot more when I'm off the internet. So, it'll be good. I won't always have a camera in my hand, but hopefully, so it'll be good. And hopefully a beer will be in my hand instead of a camera.
Or Cali Blaze pre-roll. By the way, I wanted to mention that for those of you who are in the chat, I don't know who's in the chat that actually still is in the chat that smokes, but Akira mentioned she was interested in Cali Blaze pre-rolls. If anybody else is interested in that, get a hold of me on Instagram.
Oh,
yeah, we smoking big time.
Yeah, Cali Blaze is do you have?
No, I don't have that right now. Also,
okay.
All I have is
wait,
this.
wait. We forgot something.
What?
We forgot something. So
What?
before you guys leave, we do have EC minute, right? EC.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you play his intro?
I don't have an intro.
Ah, are you serious?
I had to delete everything when we did the JCW.
You got.
Okay, go.
Now you gotta wrap it, Strange.
I got this.
Let's all get to meet Strange Suspicion.
Up on that zip line. Fuck it. Why not?
EC Juggalo.
So pull up if you see me. Say what up.
Weird Bob? Weird Bob, I'll probably be hugging for hours.
No, you gotta be like EC Juggalo, the scrub that spreads love, like that. See, you think you hear it in this head.
EC Juggalo, the scrub that spreads love.
There you go.
The scrub that spreads love.
Hey, Meatman's excited to meet you, Bob. See that? Cool screen.
Awesome. I'm
So,
too.
So for the EC minute, I wanted to shout out to Darby. He just came out with this freshness. It's called Willow. Go check it out on chapter17.com. You can go get you a copy. I wanted to show off my merch that I got from the drop. Like I said, it just dropped August 1st. And like I said, it's tons of freshness on there. My favorite song is I found I can't read it, so sorry. There's a lot of cool songs on there. So like I said, I got the mystery pack. So I got 5 CDs, and the mystery packs are still available. This comes with the mystery pack. It's a Suffer Tree pillow.
So that's dope as shit, dog. That's cool.
That's cute.
Oh, it's so cute.
That's so cute.
It's so gangster.
Is it cuddly, EC?
Very like me. And and I got this fresh shirt right here, and it has all the songs in the back.
Look, he turned around for us.
And
that costs extra, guys.
Are you gonna cut the sleeves off that, dog? Like you're gonna make it a muscle
oh
shirt?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They don't come with the muscles. Sorry, everybody. You know,
Oh, man,
these are
can you bring those to the gathering? Are you allowed to bring that in there?
They said no guns.
Dang.
And I also got these fresh stickers. So I'm gonna show them off real quick.
That is so cute.
That one's cool.
Yeah, that's dope.
Oh,
Sweet. There's some cheese, some cheddar cheese on there. Oh, I'm just hungry. Sorry.
They bust out with those chips.
I like those. I like all those stickers. Dang.
Yeah.
So, like I said, everybody go check them out. It's on Spotify, YouTube. The CD is called Willow. If you want to get you a copy, go to chapter17.com and go get you some freshness. Whoop whoop.
Whoop.
Play me out.
Yeah. EC Juggalo, that's right.
Sorry, I can get it back on there. I'll put it back on there. I just had to take it off.
Yeah, there's raccoon clapping.
So
there he goes. Look at him. There he goes. He's ready. Oh, I saw the guns. I saw the guns again. Did you guys see all those guns?
Hold on. Has anybody seen my beach ball?
Good looking. Good looking.
Yeah, the gym's over there.
Over there.
Over there.
Or food court's over there.
I can't do that. I'll rip a muscle, man. I'm at the age where like my shit's gonna start ripping.
Hey, well, you already know that. You already know, Strange Bob, the garage is hot, so I got to roll up the sleeves.
Well, all I wanted to say before we were done was that if there is any juggalos that are streaming before the gathering, this is probably we might do, I don't know. This is probably the last live before the gathering, right, Bob?
Yeah, I guess.
Because we gotta. Yeah.
How many days are left?
7.
Yay. Yay.
7. It's only a couple more hours and then it'll be 6. But I think most people are strange. I'm dropping another tape tonight after the show, Halloween 1987 on YouTube. Okay, so everybody go check that out on Apollo's YouTube tonight. You guys, I just want everybody to support everybody as much as possible. And this is my little like strange moment. I know I never do that, but I'm going to do this. At the gathering this year, it's going to be my brother's first gathering. So if you know Killer Collections, fine. If you don't, you're going to meet him at the gathering. Please show him all the love and all the attention that he deserves. And please show everybody all the love and attention they deserve. It's not a corny thing. It's a real fucking thing. People save all their money to come to this for 4 days or 5 days or however long people come early and however long they stay. But they do this every year so that they can just hold on to this feeling for the rest of the year. So please, you guys, just like create that for everyone around you. Just don't, like, no negativity. Just be like super supportive and lift each other up and like laugh and smile and have a great time together. Like, I really, really want everybody to do that. Like, it's so important to me. So you guys can say whatever you want.
Same.
So for everybody, same. So everybody that's traveling to the gathering, whether it be in plane, car, you know, however you're getting there, please be safe. You know, try to obey the speed limits as much as you can, because, you know, you'll pass through certain states where there might not be so lenient. And, you know, of course, you know, if you have any kind of party favors, anything like that, you don't want to get caught with those. So just be safe out there. Make sure that you get plenty of rest. Don't try to, you know, push yourself. You know, the gathering's, you know, going to be there for, like you said, 5 days or so. You know, I know everybody wants to get there at a certain time, things like that, but don't push your body to, you know, past your limits and stuff. Because, you know, I've been bad about that, where I've, you know, dozed off and, you know, kind of drifted off into the, you know, the road and stuff. So I try not to do that no more. I got smart, and that's why basically it takes me 2 days to drive up there. That way, you know, like I said, I'm not pushing my body, anything like that. To anybody that like is pulling up to the gathering, like we said, just, you know, don't be shy. You know, come say what's up to me, Strange, and Bob. You know, we're you know, regular juggalos just like anybody else. We don't carry ourselves on a high horse. All we try to do is just spread love and positivity, and, you know, that's what we want for the community. And so if you can, you know, help us do that at the gathering also, and just, you know, anytime that you see a juggalo out there, offer water, offer a fago, you know, hit of the blunt, offer the whoop whoop, you know. I'm telling you, it'll go a long way. There's plenty of campsites that'll have banners, things like that, and they want you to come up and say what's up to them. You know, don't be shy, because you might meet, you know, a lot of cool homies that, you know, you might have not met, and just, man, you know, have the, man, I wish I would have, you know, because I've done that plenty of times. But, you know, when I stop holding myself back and just, you know, put myself out there, believe me, there's no juggalo that's going to turn you away or just, you know, push you off. They're going to welcome you with open arms and, you know, accept you, and, you know, like I said, offer you some food, offer you some drink, you know, and you'll have a place to hang out, and you won't be alone. And, you know, like I said, if you find us, for sure you will not be alone.
And fucking JCW, you guys, show up to JCW, be loud at JCW, scream for JCW during this 2-day war. But also remember that on day 0, this is a fact, you can look at it right on the schedule. On day 0 is the first JCW event. It's not the 2-day war. It's a JCW lunacy taping. Am I correct with that, Bob?
Yeah, you're right.
Right. So there's actually 3 days of wrestling. So if you're coming on day 0, you got to go check out JCW. But you got to be ready to get loud. You got to be ready to get crazy. This is not a sit back and watch wrestling kind of wrestling. If you've seen it on our channel and you think you know what's up, you don't know what's up. But wait until you see it in person. I cannot wait to see EC. I cannot wait to see you the first time you see something happen in person. It is so different. It is so like you think you're watching somebody get slammed on the wrestling mat like at home, and you're like, whoa. But like when the whole crowd is getting involved in every single thing that's going on in the ring, it's just a whole different experience. I think Violent J is a brilliant commissioner. I think we're all very lucky to have this 25 years.
Okay, Mark.
I'm just saying, I'm not a mark. Don't call me that. I'm giving credit where credit is due. Duke of the Wicked, Violent J.
And like Strange said before, you know, if you feel free to bring signs, you know, anything like that to show support.
Right. Just scream your asses off. You'll have so much fun, and you scream whatever you want, really, pretty much. Right, Bob?
Yeah.
We've heard some real crazy things.
Suck his dick and whatever else. Fuck
Twist
you.
his dick. The funny ones I've heard is twist his dick.
You suck dick. You
suck dick. That's a big one. Like everybody's always screaming, "You suck dick." You fucked up. There's so many things to say. You guys will figure it out, but please don't sleep on that, you guys. Make sure that you go to JCW. There's so many other things you can do, I know, but JCW is worth your time, and I believe that each and every one of you will love it if you go experience it. So please don't be afraid to come down there on day 0 or on any of the other days that JCW is doing their events, even during the tryouts. That's really fun to watch. Once again, shout out to Kismet, Jason Wagner, Alejandro, and Insane Joe Payne. Did I say that already? Insane Joe Payne?
Yeah.
No, that was the 4th. Yeah.
You said them all.
Yeah.
We'll go look for y'all.
A lot of people, right? Yeah. Trying out for JCW. So good luck to you guys, and I promise you we'll be down there to cheer you guys on. Absolutely.
True.
See? Bob confirms that. I don't know if EC, are you checking that out, the JCW tryouts?
Yeah, like I said, I'll be roaming around. Like I said, although if I didn't put it on paper, that don't mean that I'm not going to it. You know? It's just maybe like this you know, like you said, the Mr. Juggalo, Miss Juggalo, Miss Juggalette, things like that. I just, you know, it just it gets kind of too crazy for me. You know, it's like been there, done that. So there's enough wangs and, you know, butts and stuff that I've seen. So it's not my cup of tea anymore.
What is? I missed what you were talking. I'm reading. What isn't your cup of tea anymore?
Seeing dicks and
seeing dicks. Yeah, Bob said the same thing.
Boobies and wangs. I mean, to each his own. You know, I'm not. Believe me, that's the last thing that I'm doing. Is just because I'm not doing it doesn't mean I'm saying that don't do it or that I don't like it or whatever. It's just like I said, it's not for me. It might be for somebody else. You know what I mean? Right. Like I said, that's the last thing I'm doing. The gathering is there for us to all be free and to do whatever we feel that we want to do in a respectable way and not be judged by, you know, others, because that's how we are. We're juggalos, you know what I mean? It's like we thrive on the craziness, you know, the more crazier the better, you know, the crazy costumes, the you know, just the megaphones, you know, of the crazy stuff that they chant and say to you and everything like that. And believe me, it's all in fun. You know, people might squirt you and, you know, say kind of weird stuff on the megaphones and stuff like that. But just like I said, everybody's there to have a great time. Nobody's there to be negative and just, you know, to kind of be bullies or anything like that. Everybody's there. But if you do feel that you're kind of not wanting to be around that, just go around it. You know what I mean? Once you walk past it, you won't be around it anymore.
Yeah. There's ways around all that shit.
And treat everyone with respect, because everybody's different, and this is where they are for 4 days, and we're all at the same place, and we all are juggalos and juggalettes, and we all love each other. So I just am encouraging you guys all, please, to show each other that this year. I think it's a great big deal, and that's it. That was my whole thing. I'm very excited to see all of you. It's going to be like a week from now, not even, because it's going to be, so right now it's 8:32. We will have already been at the gathering for 4 hours. I'm getting ready to go up to the JCW Pavilion and film the JCW content we're going to be putting together. Right?
Okay.
On day 0.
Yes.
Yeah. Because that starts.
Yeah, I'm hoping like they said that they'll start letting people in early. That way, you get the camp set up and everything, and then of course from there, that's when you're free. You know, you could hit up the merch booth or uh, uh, I don't know if they have the carnival rides or they might have the food open. And then, of course, like I said, you can kind of walk around and see where your homies are camped out at if they're not at your campsite. Because, of course, everybody's kind of spread out. And
that's what's gonna be kind of rough this year because everybody's gonna be trying to get that knot shit right off the rip, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I definitely want something, but I don't know if I can stand in line. Because it's probably gonna be a long line for a second.
Yeah, might see if you can find a homie at the beginning. Here you go. Here, I'll buy yours. I'll buy yours if you buy mine. Here's the money for both.
Right, exactly.
And that's a good way, if you have money to spare, and like I said, if you don't feel like waiting around, and that could be another way that you meet a homie. But you bought him a CD, and then you just probably made a friend.
Give me that extra large.
It's a good side hustle for juggalos at the gathering. If you need to make some money, offer to wait in line for somebody. Good way.
Yeah.
Right. I see people doing that all the time.
And shout out to Meat Man.
All right.
Meat Man will be around us too. Where you see us, to see Meat Man. Make sure you add Meat Man. I don't know if this is the same as his Instagram name, but you can find him on Instagram.
I want to talk about one thing before we left because I want to see this movie bad. It's coming out. It's coming out the 29th
of this month.
The Toxic Avenger remake with.
Is it? Where is it coming out? Is it streaming?
Yeah, it's only in cinemas.
To a theater near you.
Yep. It's got Peter Dinklage in it.
He's like Toxic Avenger uncut at a theater near you.
It's got Kevin Bacon in it. It's got Elijah Wood in it. So I'm excited. Should be a dope ass movie. Sorry. No one gives a shit.
Meat Man said he'll wait in line for a knot.
Okay.
Just so people know.
I will not.
I will not.
But I don't know if you ever
online too or no. People want the physical,
right? Yeah, pretty sure you could get it on iTunes or whatever. But yeah, everybody's gonna want the physical, and hopefully that they have enough stock.
Bob, I don't know if you see the comment, but Apollon says he's surprised Peter Dinklage.
Yes,
whatever his name is the Toxic Avenger.
Yeah, it's weird because he's a short dude, little guy, little person.
I know who you mean.
He was in Game of Thrones, I think. I don't know, man. My brain's all fucking.
Is he from Dallas?
I don't remember anything from the last 10 years, apparently.
He said he was a short guy. I'm just kidding. He's from Game of Thrones or something like that.
Yeah.
He's like a dwarf. That's what you're saying.
Pixels.
Not a midget, a dwarf, right?
I didn't say that. I didn't say the word. I said he was a little person.
But I know who you're talking about. I'm trying to figure out what I've seen him in. He's got brown hair, right?
I guess so, yeah.
He was in Elf. He was in Pixels. Like you said, Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So he is the Toxic Avenger?
Yep.
Wow. That's him right there at the bottom, right?
Yep.
Yeah, with the mustache.
He's the Toxic Avenger?
Yeah.
Wow. So that's a new angle, right? Was it a short I guess I didn't realize because
No,
he's very
it was
shorter, right? Very short, like the leprechaun short.
yeah, but the original he wasn't short.
Wow.
But if you want to hear about reviews, go to my grandnephew's channel, Whoops Up, Whoops Down, and he's talks with Humble about Toxic Avengers 1, 2, and I don't know if there was a 3, but they basically talk about the movie and their
Joshua
their
Klein?
review on it. Yes.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah.
probably watch that one. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like he just did a four movie review. I can't remember the first 2, but the other one was Superman and the Jurassic Park.
I don't know off the top of my head what Joshua Klein's. What is his channel called?
Whoops Up, Whoops Down.
Okay. So if you guys aren't subbed up to Whoops Up, Whoops Down on YouTube, please do that. Joshua
Yeah,
Klein
and of
is-
course, when the Toxic Avenger movie comes out and you want to hear a review on it, I know 100% for sure he'll be doing a review on it.
Word.
Sorry, I'm distracted.
Well, you ready to get the hell out?
Yeah, I guess, but yeah, okay, yeah. I just want to give one more shout out to Pinfalls and Pixels. We will be filming something for you tonight and sending it out tomorrow for your JCW video. I won't give any spoilers, but Pinfalls and Pixels. If you are not subscribed to Pinfalls and Pixels, follow Pinfalls and Pixels on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We're going to be in one of the upcoming videos for JCW. So, gotta get the hell out of here so I can film that before I take my makeup off. But for everybody that's going to be at the gathering, from Strange to you, I cannot wait to see you in 1 week. And that's what I got to say. Now you, Bob, and then EC, and then bye.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to meet everybody. Excited to hang out. I'm excited to just get going. See the family. So, where did you go, Strange? You just vacated
Right
off.
So I said my piece. I said my piece.
Said his piece. This is the EC.
All right. So
All right,
yeah,
peace out, guys.
So
See you in a
I'm
week.
excited to see all the family out there. Of course, like I said, make sure that y'all come say what's up to me. Come get your free EC hug, and also if you get a DC hug, you got to take a picture with me. So be ready for that. And like I said, I'm excited for the gathering. This will be my 5th year in a row, and I'm excited to see the Bramble. Whoop whoop, crows up, smoke.
He's like, caca.
Caca.
Caca. Caca. Caca. All right, so we're mad, clown loving everyone. All right, okay. See you guys in a week.
Yeah. See y'all.
Bye.